Some of you women. So don't tell me about the man, but you as a woman.
I walk to you so I can be close to you. It's really simple if you look at it that way.
So hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. So welcome back to Annie the Busy Beauty and Lifestyle. If you're new here, you're very much welcome. If you're my old sabby, you know that you're always welcome. So guys, today I'm going to do neutral look, that is day-to-day look for you guys, makeup look for you guys. So it's going to be just a very simple look, not anything much. It's just a look that you can wear every day when you're going to work, when you're just around the house, or when you're just when you just want to look kind of put together. And yeah, so with no further ado, let's just jump right into the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, or you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome back to my welcome to my channel. Not welcome back, welcome to my channel. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's free. And also don't forget to hit the bell, so every time I upload new video, you get a notification that I have a new video on this channel of mine. So on this channel of mine, I do vlogs, I do cleaning motivation, I do makeup, I don't have a niche. Like I said, I don't have a niche. I just do what I feel like doing, and I share what I know, and I share what I feel like sharing. So guys, that's what's going on here. For those who are newcomers, because I have a lot of newcomers, you're very much welcome. And also feel free, feel blessed. So with no further ado, let me just jump right into the video. So today, I don't know if I'm going to talk or I'm just going to do a video, a voice over like the other time, but we're gonna see that. So I'm going to start with my brows, and if you haven't watched my brow video, my eyebrow tutorial, I'll put the link somewhere here. Now you'll just see it here or here somewhere, so you guys can go and watch that after you finish this. So guys, so let's just jump right into it, and let's start with the brows as usual. So let's go on. So I'm going to use my brow. I'm going to use this Hammer brow pencil for today. But most of the time I just use it also. So first of all, I'm going to brush my brows nicely in place so we can go ahead. So what I usually do, I just follow my natural brows. I don't draw, or I just fill in my natural brows. And I usually, like I said all the time, I don't like that so much detailed brows, like, and so dark. I don't just like it on me. So I'm going to take my brow gel, which is him from Hammer also, and I'm going to set my brow. Don't worry, even if you mess up, you're gonna clean them with concealer. It looks kind of but don't worry, we are going to take the concealer, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me, almost my shade. I hope you guys are close enough. So this is the side that I haven't done, and this is the side that I've done. Let me come close. As you can see, very nice. So I'm going to do the other side of camera to save time. So guys, I've went ahead and did one eye. As you can see, it's just a very simple look, a neutral look. So I'm going to do this side the way I've done this side so you guys can see. So I'm going to use my palette here, and this is the Sophie X from Revolution, and I'm just going to use two colors because it's, like you see, it's a very simple look. So I'm going to take the Enchanted this one here. This look like kind of brown red. Like I'm going to use the cookie dough, which is this one, the cookie dough. This is a neutral color, as you can see. So I'm just going to use this and enchanting this too to get this simple eye look. So first of all, I'm going to take my concealer, and I'm using my Fit Me foundation, and I'm just going to I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm going to take the Enchanted, that the brown, and I'm just going to put it right on my crease and a little above my crease and my crease, because I'm just going to use these two colors, the Enchanted and Cookie Dough. And I'm not, as you can see, I'm not going to make it dark, just a little bit brown, like just a lighter. And I'm just going to blend it. As you can see, guys, I'm blending it nicely. Going to blend it pretty nice. It's a very simple look. You can see this side, very simple, very nice. So I'm going to blend. Make sure you blend your shadows. Make sure you blend your shadows very nicely. So you guys, I was watching, if you're from Kenya, you know the channel Tuko channel, Tuko Kenya, here on YouTube. So I usually watch these stories from Tuko, and so I was just watching another one. I haven't even finished it, and it's about a lady who her husband brought another woman after 7 years of marriage. Like they were happily married, like they never had any problem for 7 years. So guys, I'm going to take the cookie dough, and the cookie dough is that one, the nude color, this one here, up here. So I'm going to take it with this flat brush of mine, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. So this lady has been married for 7 years. She never had any problem with her husband, and they have a business together. They have 2 or 3 kids, I guess 2 kids or 3 kids, 2 I think, and they've been living happily together, and they have employees in their company. So they were actually very, see how soft that is, very soft, very nice. They were actually a happy family. But then the husband started seeing one of the employees, the lady. So the lady, so when they got the second child, the lady came to see the kid, the baby, you know. The lady, that is the employee that was fooling around with her husband, but she didn't know. She really didn't know that was happening. She was like, who is this? Okay, she knew her because she was an employee, but she didn't know her that well, like, you know, like they never met, they were not close, or they were doing online business, writing, I don't know what, writing something, book online. So she was not familiar with her that much, but she was their employees. You know how how the online business works. So sometimes you don't have to meet your your workers, or you don't have to meet your clients. You just do business online and that's it. So the husband started fooling around with this lady. So ladies, make sure you blend your shadow, even if it's simple, but make sure you blend it nicely so you don't have a harsh line. So this lady, I think that looks nice. It's like the other side, see? Very simple. I just wanted to kind of disappear. So this lady, so I'm going to take my other brush and I'm going to take the cookie dough and we're going to put it on our brow bone. Just to... So this lady, she even had the audacity to come and visit the newborn baby, and the wife had, like, their wife didn't know, so she cooked dinner for them. She's a visitor. She even brought some present for the baby, and she's just sitting there. But when she was in the kitchen, I think she has closed kitchen or something, they were kind of whispering, you know. She couldn't grasp any word they were saying, you know, like she couldn't understand what they were saying, but she wasn't bothered, you know, like, or maybe that's the way she talks, because she was kind of whispering, you know, like, you know, some of you women. So don't tell me about the man, but you as a woman, you go to another woman's house and you know that is her husband, and even sit down and even eat. She's cooking for you, and still you're in her house and is still being naughty with the husband in her present, and you know she don't know. So you playing her as a fool. Don't tell me about the man. Let's just talk about women first. Let's just talk about us. Look at me and I look at you. We're supposed to be sisters, our sister's keeper. So she cooked for her. The lady didn't have any idea. So the husband said, okay, let me, until late. So they were there talking, you know, just normal talk. And she was just a nice person. She said she liked visitors and whatnot. She's just a nice person, you know. You don't have anything in your head, because even the husband never gave her any reason to doubt him. For 7 years that they were in marriage, they were always happy, they were always together and whatnot. So it didn't even cross her mind. And then, even if it's you, even if someone is fooling with your husband, you don't expect them to come to your home. Like, where do you get the audacity? Like, where do you get the guts from? Where do you even start walking, going, like, you're so comfortable going to, me, I love my life. I love my life, my friend. I know I'm not going. Are you crazy? Some of you are looking for some things that will hurt you very bad. How dare you, some of you women, you're walking, going to, you don't even know what that woman is capable of. Hey, mamangu. So guys, I'm going to put my lashes. So that is all with the eye look. Only I will have to put some, I'm going to put liner, and then I'm going to put on my waterline, I'm going to put liner also, black gel, and that's it. It's not a lot of job. That you can just, when I'm not talking, I can just do it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But now I'm chatting with you a little bit. And I'm saying, good Lord, you know, sometimes I'm talking to you as woman to woman. Sometimes we play victims, but in real sense, we ain't. We ain't at all, at all, at all, at all. So I'm taking my kajal, my black kajal. How do you take your legs? Like, aren't you afraid? What? Where? Even if the man tells you, let's go, don't worry, I will pray. But aren't you afraid? Hey! Good Lord. Some of you are really, really daring. I ain't going nobody's house with a wife. I love my life, boo. So I'm going to take my liner, and I'm using this super liner. So the lady cooked for them and everything. They were just chatting and they had fun, and you know. So the time she had to go, let me just put this. So guys, the liner is optional. You can just put your kajal and put in your lashes and you're good to go. For me, I just put a liner because I love how it, you know, snatch my eyes. So that's what I like. That's why I put it. So I'm going to put my lashes, and the lashes that I'm going to use is the Adele lashes and the Wispy number 113. They always look good. Oh, these are my favorite lashes. Like, they're very light. I love them. It's like €6 per, but buy it in my local beauty supply. So, and I'm using this duo glass glue glass or glass glue. Yes, glue glass or lash glue. Which one? So you guys, as we wait for you to get tacky. So you guys, this lady, so the husband told the lady, okay, let me drop the visitor, because of course it was time to go home, for her to go home, because it was like 10 or something. Now it's getting a little bit late. And the wife said, no, there's no problem, it's okay. So the guy took the lady with his car and brought her home. But the guy stayed there like 2 hours. Like, she was like 2 hours. Where does this lady lives? You know, 2 hours for dropping someone, just dropping. You take 2 hours. So it didn't feel, there's something that didn't, you know, we as women, we always have that sixth sense. You have some that can doubt, you know, even if she didn't have something to doubt him, but at least you know that sixth sense that tells you there's something that is not right. Me, I usually go with that sense. If I feel like something is, sorry guys, if I start to feel like something is telling me, check this thing out, girl, or when my instinct, the sixth instinct, is telling me something is not right about a person, I don't ignore it. Long time ago, I used to ignore it, like but then at the end of the day, you find that your instinct was very right. 95% or 96% is always right. So she called the girl, because the whole day the husband went out. He went to church with his daughter and the sister or something of the wife. So they were young kids. So and then after church, he told the wife that he was going to take the kids to playing ground and whatnot. So when he took this woman that he was dropping after amekula chakula yake, so she had the instinct, you know, something didn't sit right. So she decided to call her daughter to ask, where did your dad get the lady that in. So the daughter said, no, mama, that auntie, we were with her the whole day. Like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, we were with. So, okay, that is. And then he took her, and he hasn't come back. 2 hours just dropping someone. So when he came back, the lady asked, the wife asked why he took so long. Guys, let me put my lashes. So guys, I went ahead and I fixed that lash. You know, sometimes the lash, it brings you problemos, but no. So when the guy came back, like I was saying, so when the guy came back, just a minute, guys. So I'm going to use next the primer, and we are going to use the Total Control. That is the NYX Total Control. This drop foundation or not. So I'm going to start with, to take my rose water. I'm going to spray my face first with rose water. This rose water is everything, eh? Gives you that. So yes, let me take my. So the lady asked why it took long, 2 hours to drop someone. So the guy goes like, oh, you think she's just living around the corner and this, but 2 hours, that is where does she lives? Oh, it was so this lady, she decided to ask her husband, like, hey, what's up? Is there something that I should know? Because she was feeling inside that something is going on, you know. So she decided to ask. She didn't want to stay in the darkness, so she asked direct. And the guy would be like, no, there's nothing going on. No, she first of all, he denied. And then the lady insisted, like, no, my heart doesn't feel right. My feelings doesn't feel right. There's something. And then the guy goes like, yeah, there's something. It's nothing big. It's just starting. Can you imagine? The audacity. So the lady was like, what? Hey. So let me put this. This is a primer. It's very nice, eh? It's almost even finished. I buy new. You see how much I use it. My bestie came here. I used on it. She's on her. She said, I'm going to get it. So she took pictures. It's a very nice one. This is the primer. Gives you very nice finish, and your makeup stays intact. So, my hands are clean, so I'm gonna use them to. I'm gonna use my hand to just. So the guys admits and says, like, oh, it's nothing, it's not nothing serious, but there's something, you know. So the lady was like, what? Are you crazy? You know, you don't believe it. How can someone boldly, yeah. English. Just come out and tell you such, you know, like, what? Are you crazy after 7 years? So the wife was like, no, this is not normal. This one is not normal. So I'm gonna take my rose water again, and I'm just gonna spray it before I put on foundation. And this is how I usually get my my foundation looking like skin light. Like, girl, you ain't seen nothing. So I'm gonna shake my foundation. So the lady was like, you know, it's 2 o'clock. My husband was supposed to pick my daughter, so I don't know if he's already there because it's 2 o'clock. But of course he can be late. Otherwise my daughter is going to cry. And I don't want, like I've told you guys, you know, I usually don't put a lot of foundation. As you can see, that is the foundation that I'm going to blend. I usually don't put a lot of foundation. I don't need it. I don't need a lot because, as you can see, damn face. Yeah, okay. So you guys, the liner, the eyelashes is optional for your daily day-to-day look. If you don't know how to put your lashes, or it takes time for you to put your lashes, you don't have to. I beg. For me, even day-to-day life, most of the time I don't put foundation. I don't put foundation like I just put on my rose water. But if you want to look a little bit extra, you know, you have to put that foundation. You remove, so you give that flawless face. You know, even when you're going to the office, you have to look nice. Women, look nice. Stop being full like I want natural. I don't like any women. And women who wear makeup. Women who look good for yourself, not for anybody else. Look good. Look good, Nani. These men out here be telling you, I don't like women who wear makeup. And because he's your crush, you stop wearing makeup, or you don't wear makeup. When he finds you later in life, you find him cheating. The girl that is, the woman that he's cheating with, look like a clown. Blue, green, red, yellow, purple. You be like, boo. The lip is the reddest you can find. You find him sitting next to her like this. And he's telling you, I don't like. Because he knows if you look good, of course, you will know your worth. People will be looking out here, there, and yeah, no problem. Mommy. I don't care. I do what I want. And myself. Like, what's in up? You. Just be fooled. I say, mimi sipendangi watu wanawake wanavaa makeup. Hey! Ukimkuta na hiyo amekaa naye hapo. Clown, shauri yako. Kawa ngicha ndiye, shauri yako. Look good though. So, I'm putting concealer just a little bit. This is also optional. You can just put under your eye in the morning, you know, like when you're awake, sometimes you still have that dark under eye, you know. So you can just put a little bit. As you can see, I'm using almost my shade concealer, like maybe one lighter shade, but when I blend it, it disappears on my skin, girl. See, that's just to look awake. If I wasn't talking, these are makeup for 5 minutes and I'm done and gone. Like, what are you saying? Like, where are you? Like, who? So the guy admitted, you know, like I was telling you, the guy admitted, yani shamelessly, boldly. Women go through a lot out here. She couldn't believe. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, you serious? So she started screaming, like, let me take my powder. She started screaming, like, really? You? Oh, what are you saying now? Usually, like, you know, guys, I usually don't set my under eye. I don't like it. I don't like the cakiness. I don't like the too much powder. I just take a little bit and just set it like you see. See that? That's it. Me, I ain't gonna look like I'm baking cake on my under eye, you know. Just take a little bit. And that is also with my normal makeup routine, even if I'm going in like in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bronze my face just to bring back the, you know, bring back the shape. You can go like this if you like. So I'm putting this because I have white trousers. Sometimes these eyeshadows, they just drop. Okay. So I'm gonna take my bronzer, and this is Glow by Makeup Revolution. So I'm just gonna bronze that face, girl. Sorry you guys, so my daughter is from school, and you know, she come direct here to get a kiss from mama and to gossip a little bit about school. So as you can see, guys, I'm just bronzing that face, as you can see that. Looking good is good. Make sure you look good. Don't just kujiachilia tu kama kambuzi. Look good. Life is too short. Who told you when you die? So that's look good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a reverse contour, but you don't need it. It's optional. You can just go like that, or you can just go like this and put some what do you call it? Highlight. You can just put some highlight so you look glowing and, you know, put together. Girl, it's a struggle. So underneath my hat we have cornrows there, because you guys know that I usually shave my hair. I can just wake up one morning and I shave my hair. I usually don't care. I do what I want. I do what I want. It's me life. It's me body. So you see that I don't put much because I usually actually don't need it. I just put a little bit. You see that this side, you see the light, how it hits. I love it. I really love it. So let me take my, so you guys, like I was telling you the story. Yay! Out here we have, I'm going to use my highlight, my usual highlight, the cheaper and extravaganza. That look good. See that? You see that? Ooh. You see the glow? Tell me if you don't see it. I know you see it. Okay, it's too much. I put too much. Girl, the struggle though. Yeah, this side is nice. Oh, can you see that? Can you see that, guys? Look at that. Tell me if you don't like it. Tell me. This side I've put too much, so. And a little bit on your nose. A little bit. I didn't say too much. Okay. This side, nimefanya mambo jambo. Too much of something is poisonous. So we are gonna blend it. Because I even see it in real life. And that is not, oh God, Lord! tell me. Tell me if you won't be glowing everywhere. You know, sometimes I joke too much, but I'm not gonna put blush today. No blush. So let's do our tear dot. So what is tear dot? What is tear dot? Tear dot is right here. So we are gonna take this highlight and put it here, and you're gonna see how it's gonna pop that look. See that? That one gives you eye opening, just like that. Nilisikia mtu akiuliza msichana mwingine, hey, why do you have matongo in your eyes? Like, gee, does your matongo shine? Does it glitter? Are you crazy? Is you good? You see that, guys? I love it. So like I was saying, guys, let's do our lips. So I'm gonna use the Revolution, this one, the Revolution lip pencil in number R291. It's a brown lip, kind of a brown, I don't know, maroon brown. So you're gonna so you guys, so the man admitted boldly and said, yeah, there was something going on. So the lady was hurt. Of course you're going to be hurt, you know, like, we are all human beings. No matter how much, no matter how strong you think you are, you get hurt, okay? You feel bad, you know. Now I'm using one of my cheapy maximum nude lip. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I don't put too much, you know. If you put too much, blend your lip, you'll be looking like clown. So I'm gonna take let me take this. I have two lip gloss. I'm gonna take this, and this is from Essence, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is from Essence, and this one also is from Essence, so they're both good. I'm gonna take this lip gloss. It's so sweet, you know. It has sugar. Lady, you wanna marry me? Yes, girl. I love it. So I am done, guys. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to take this rose water and I'm gonna spray my face. You know, it's not that warm, but I've worn my jacket like this. Na kama mtu wa majengo, in just a minute. I will take you back and you see how I look like, because I look bomb. Girl. Let me just spray this. Oh, let me finished spraying using my Insta from Remo London. That's how it looks like. So we're gonna do that. And leave it to calm down, to dry a little bit, and then we finish with the rose water, and then we put the hair and some jewels, and bam! Oh! So guys, so the husband admitted, yeah, like I said. So the lady was, she was like, you know, pissed off, you know, you feel upset and everything. So the guy said, okay, the guy said, you know, I love you so much. You're my first wife. I love you very, very much. But I also love her. Excuse me? And when were you planning to tell me that? If I was the woman, I will ask. And when were you planning to tell? Yeah, she said there's nothing. So there was a time the mother came to see, the mother and the auntie and the uncle came to see the kid. She has to pretend like everything is okay. And but her mother, because you know, mother instinct, your mother will know if something is wrong. Her mother keep insisting, asking her, because she wasn't herself and she had to tell her mother. And then she said, let me tell my mother, maybe he will talk to him, she will talk to him. And my auntie and uncle, you know, like the, sorry guys, so so the mother talked to him, and the uncle, the mother, the uncle and the auntie talked with the husband, and the husband admitted, he didn't deny, like he didn't, he said yes, and he loves the woman. And so the mother wanted to go with her daughter, but the auntie and the uncle said, no, just leave them, you know, maybe they will talk and make it out and, you know, just solve their problems. But it didn't. Actually, it's like it made it worse. And just one day, the guy started going 2 days, 3 days a week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and it was a year. And then she never saw him again. He went, and that's how he went to stay with that woman, the other woman. And every time this wife could call him, the other woman already picked the phone. She's the one like, what do you want? What is it? When, you know, he's sleeping, he's in the toilet, his bathroom. Like every time this wife could call, even to tell the guy about the kids, you know, about what is happening, maybe. No, she was the old person who was picking up. So I think she transferred, or she connected her call to her phone. So every time you call, she's the first one to pick, you know, like when you transfer. Hey, I mean, so yeah, that's how it ended up. And she left the man. The man went, like, left. But now the guy is taking care of the kids, like he's there for his kids, but they don't have any more relationship. The moral of stories is women, as long as we play victim, some of us, we are bad. Let's just stop the victim playing. You think you're better, your days will come, you will go through exactly what that woman went through. It will be you, and we will see how you will feel. So as much as we want to play victim, sometimes we are not victims. Don't get senior, yeah? Girl. As long as the man was in at fault, the woman is even more at fault. Well, you don't even feel shy, you don't feel shame, you're not even afraid. What kind of women are we have out here? Hey. Anyway, let me just come back when I've already put my hair. So you guys, this is my end result. Let me come closer. So as you can see, it's a very simple look. As you can see, very settle, very nice, very simple. You go to the office like this, you go to, you know, lunch date like this, you're looking cute, girl. You don't have to, you have to look good, look good, look good. So you guys, this is the end result, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And we've chat a little bit here and there, and so I will see you on my next video. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please, it will really help me. And also don't forget to click the bell, so every time I upload new video, you will get a notification that I have a new video on my channel. So be blessed, be you, do you, all will fall into its perfect place, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed in. Oh yeah, I let you in.